Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Commune Level Up. Today we're here again. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We have Romania forming the Roman Empire this time, so this should be pretty fun to watch. I didn't give Rome, obviously, everything that they had. They're missing some stuff, obviously. And I had to change the borders around a little bit in order to make the world still work and not just be terrible. Like, I didn't give Rome the desert parts, and I ended up giving France the Libyan desert because Rome had already taken the top parts of Libya, and I didn't want it to look bad. Italy still survives, but they're down in their African colonies. Also, of course, I left England, and I left Austria and Hungary. So this should be a pretty fun game to watch because Romania, they'll do a lot of different things. Like, they can join the Comintern, they can join the Allies, and they can join the Axis. So we might see a really strong Roman axis. We also could see the Allies win pretty quick if Rome builds strength really fast. Preserve Greater Romania, but of course it's Rome now. And of course they're building like a massive army here to try to upkeep with the amount of land that they now have. Really quick thank you to all my patrons, Foosh, Rodney, Samuel Bjornsson, Jeremy Houston, and Infinitum Gamer. Thank you all for being awesome patrons. So Rome is in a pretty good spot. They're kind of like the third major power here. We got Rome, the USSR, and Germany. Which one will rise to the top? We don't know. It all really depends on what Rome decides to do. I feel like the game could be balanced if Rome joins the Allies, and it would be unholy if they joined either the Comintern or the German Reich. And the royal dictatorship is back, which means Carol II is the first real Roman emperor since Byzantium. Now, I've just also realized that since France, down here in Africa... Oh, did the Spanish Civil War fire? Nationalist Spain rose up in Rome. Oh no, that's not going to be good. I guess this is where they live now. Wow, that's a huge army. This war will never finish because Republican Spain is based over here in Rio de Oro. And Nationalist Spain is based over here in Aragon. So they will never finish this war. But I was just about to say, since France is still alive down here in Africa, they could technically form the Little Entente with Rome, which would be pretty powerful, I think, just because Rome's in it, obviously. So it's 1938, and the Germans are finally starting to do stuff. They've just done Anschluss, and they're about to demand the Sudetenland. Meanwhile, Rome is just kind of hanging out. Oh my god, they joined between seas. Oh man. I was kind of hoping for this one too. I didn't expect to see this one. I was kind of thinking they would join the Allies or probably join the Axis or something, but they've joined between seas. This is scary for Germany because let's check how many divisions they have. 234, and they're flooding into Poland too to defend Poland. This is probably the strongest between seas faction we've seen, especially if we get, you know, like Lithuania and Latvia and Estonia in there. Can Finland join between seas? I think sometimes maybe they can. But yeah, definitely strongest Poland faction that I've seen ever. This is funny too because it basically makes Poland in charge of Rome. So Poland is basically Rome's boss in this world. Germany's going to need all the help they can get. Let's hope that they get Hungary on their side, possibly. Oh wow, look at that. China's already done. Boom. Japan took over all of China by 1938. And there's Czechoslovakia. And they joined between seas. Oh no, they joined the Allies. Okay, I really wish they joined between seas. Why are they at war with between seas now? Is it because they were guaranteed independence? Oh yeah, Rome guaranteed... That's right, because it's Romania. So Romania guarantees the Czechs, and they declared the war. Germany's losing all of their defensive battles on the border. Look at Poland too, oh my god. Well, definitely shortest-lived Germany that I've seen in a long time. And there goes Berlin too. Berlin is now gone. Captured by, looks like mostly Romans, and some Polish in there too. And boom, there it is. The end of the Axis already. Germany was full annexed. Wow, and Poland took more states than Rome. Oh my god, that is incredible. I didn't think that they would do that. I would have thought there would have been some sort of German puppet in there. Well, look at that, boys. Definitely the strongest between seas faction I've ever seen. They killed Germany. Wow. I mean, it wasn't very fair. You know, Germany was surrounded. Poland declared war on Lithuania. Okay, so they're going to call Rome into that too, I assume. Lithuania, why would you refuse? Don't you see that the Roman Empire is here? And rest in peace, Lithuania was just annexed. Poland is turning into a monster, guys. They're now doing the Baltic Alliance, which I think that means they're getting more people. Yeah, Estonia and Latvia will be invited to the faction. This faction will be able to take out the Soviet Union. And yes, there we are. Latvia and Estonia are both now in between seas as well. They have the entirety of Europe in their hands. If Stalin ever puts claims on Poland, they're in for a surprise. But enough of this Rome and Poland nonsense. Let's get back to what really matters. Nicaragua has declared war on Costa Rica, and it's already done. Boom. Look at this. What has the world come to, guys? Is there more like this happening? Japan declared war on Xinjiang. Afghanistan joined Greater Co-Prosperity Sphere. Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Holy shit, look at that. Boom. But who else is justifying on each other? Because we do have the Chaos AI on, and that will affect this kind of stuff. Oh, Bolivia is justifying on Paraguay. Okay. Also, Peru is justifying on Bolivia. So we got a lot of little things happening over here in South America. So what can Nicaragua form? They can form Central America. They need Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. That'd be awesome if they were able to do that. Nicaragua, go for it. Come on, go north. Where are we at now with divisions for Rome? 386. And what about Poland? I think Poland's been going ham. 130. There's this too. They'll be able to advance through the Caucasus, knocking out the Soviets' oil, making their tanks, making tank production really, really hard. But they are still working on a massive army. They're still building quite a lot of divisions. So the Soviets, even though they are the underdog here compared to Between Seas, I mean, they have a chance. If anyone has a chance to kill this faction off, it's the Soviet Union and spread communism across Europe. Oh, look at this. Italy formed Pact of Rome. That's so cute. Liberia joined the Allies, alright. We are getting ready for our major anime battle, guys. They're gaining claims on the states in the Baltics, Estonia and Latvia, which means they'll probably declare war on them, not understanding that the danger that poses to them. Peru declared war on Bolivia. Okay, all the Polish and Romanian divisions are pouring to the border right now, and they white peaced. Wow. Ireland joined the Allies. Okay. The Romans are here in Estonia and Latvia. They have just built a huge wall of divisions, guys. It's an impenetrable force. Soviet Union declared war on Latvia, boys. The anime battle has begun. And they're instantly losing defensive battles. Yep, there they go. It's all set off, boys. Here we go. Is this the first game that I'll actually have ever seen where Poland takes over the Soviet Union? Probably. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in an AI game. So I'm pretty excited. Bolivia declared war on Paraguay again. So far, a lot of dead Romans and a lot of dead Polish versus an okay amount of dead Soviets, but the Soviets are killing way more Romans and Polish than vice versa. So Rome has to be careful because they're going to run out of manpower if they continue this. But they are starting to push on the border. The French Commune declared war on France. Alright, so the French Commune consists of Equatorial Africa and the Libyan desert. And it looks like it doesn't have anything. It has 0 divisions, 0 factories, 0 everything. Does France have stuff? France doesn't even have anything. They have 1 civilian factory. And wow, the French Commune just joined the Comintern. Whoa, look at that. Is Rome at war with the Allies now? Why did they come under control of all this? Was this territory... Oh, I see. This territory is actually owned by the French Commune. So it was seized by Rome because they are at war with the Comintern. I get it now. So the Soviets are pretty good on manpower, unlike the Romans and Polish. They're starting to get low on manpower. But look at their equipment deficits. It's everywhere, except for infantry equipment, which they are losing almost 500 of every single day. Look at this. The Netherlands and the UK apparently captured Crimea. That's right, because the Allies are at war with the Soviets too, due to the French Commune down in the desert in Africa. Joining. Oh, look at that. Guatemala did declare war on Honduras. And who won this one? They're all just white piecing. Leningrad has been encircled just like in the real world. They're desperately fighting to keep themselves going here, but it looks like Leningrad's gonna fall eventually. Checking casualties, the Soviet Union has lost 630,000. It's not that nice over here though. Rome, 2.4 million. Poland, 600,000. The British, 74,000. So, and apparently Mongolia has lost 4,000. I'm pretty sure that's a ton for Mongolia. That island always seems to be taken from the Soviets, even though it doesn't matter at all. Moscow is in imminent danger. The Polish and Latvians are doing pretty good. They're holding on to a lot of the territory there. But the Romans, let's see what the war participation is like. Rome has 67%, Poland has 26%. But it's still going to be probably mostly Poland and Latvia. They get a lot of the states just due to them controlling them, and it's going to be hard for Rome to actually take those in the peace deals. Oh, look at this. Siam declared war on Cambodia. That's interesting. We're going to see Siam expand their borders. Are they in the good old co-prosperity sphere? Yeah, they are. So they have Japanese support here. Cambodia was actually able to put out some divisions, which is interesting. They only have 1 military and 1 civilian, but they still got 2 divisions out. I mean, obviously they're probably terrible, and one already got surrounded. And there goes Cambodia joining the Allies, which puts the Allies at war with the Co-Prosperity Sphere. Which means, in a weird way, I guess the Co-Prosperity Sphere and the Comintern kind of need to work together. The battle for Moscow is on. It's starting to get surrounded, so if they don't lose Moscow soon, Moscow will be completely surrounded by Roman and Polish divisions. It looks like the Polish divisions are having really hard supply problems. That might be manpower, actually. Yeah, Poland's back to 0 manpower, and the Romans are almost down to 0 manpower. There goes Moscow. It's now under the control of the Between Seas faction. It's actually under control of Latvia, which is one of the best parts. Siam and the Co-Prosperity Sphere have crossed the border into the Raj, and the Raj is not prepared for this. They will probably lose, actually. All of the British divisions are over here fighting the Comintern, trying to kill off the Soviet Union. And there's Sevastopol after Stalingrad has fallen. Sevastopol also now has fallen, the 3rd capital, which means Soviet Union is pretty damn near capitulation. They are at 93%, so they still need to lose control over a few states and towns, but for the most part, they are dead. And look at all these divisions that have been encircled right here. Oh man, there goes the Soviet Union is capitulated. I was waiting to see if they were going to capture this city. They didn't even capture that one before they capitulated, but Poland took 91 of the states, and France took 3 somehow, and Rome took... Oh, France took the 3 that rebelled. Rome took 3 states. 14 equipment was lost, and then Democratic Party was put in power in the Russian Federation. Oh, well, would you look at that, the Russian Federation. Meanwhile, we have Super Poland. But anyways, boys, this is the pinkest map I think I've seen in a long time. Thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. If you want to see more, make sure to leave suggestions in the comments. And I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.